So a while ago I had a look at some Sonic fan animations, and at the end of that video I said I would look at some Dragon Ball videos. So I picked out one full animation and two channels which do Dragon Ball animations, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. If you haven't seen any of these animations or seen the channels, I recommend you go check them out for yourselves. And without further ado, let's begin. Legend is a Dragon Ball fan film that was posted on the 7th of July 2022 and was posted on the Agent Mystery Meat channel. Created by Stray Dog Animations, Legend is a love letter to the Dragon Ball series as a whole. With a team of very skilled animators, artists, voice actors, Legend became super popular in the Dragon Ball fandom. And there are so many Easter eggs in this animation, I encourage you to go and watch that video and try and find them all. This story follows Vegeta on the search for the legendary Super Saiyan, who has landed on Earth and interrupts the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, where we see Goku and Chi-Chi fight, similarly of how they did back in Dragon Ball. Broly takes out Chi-Chi and Goku, and then is confronted by Vegeta. One thing I would like to mention is each Saiyan, when they're introduced, gets like this name drop title, which I'm pretty sure was taken from Kill la Kill. So this is pretty interesting, and some of the titles we got for these characters are really fitting. The fight choreography for this animation is amazing. It looks super fresh, and you can tell that there were no cut corners when this was being made. Everything just flows so naturally and authentically. Some of the moves and techniques Vegeta uses are also very cool, and it gives a different look to how Vegeta fights compared to the original story. After Broly takes out Vegeta and breaks Chi-Chi's arm, this causes Goku to become the savior from heaven, Son Goku. And this form, oh my god, looks so fucking cool. With a ghost face-like transformation, a demon-like design, and this design also looking a bit like Sun Wukong. Everything just looks so amazing and cool with this Super Saiyan transformation. And you can tell that so much talent was put into the transformation alone. So Goku beats the shit out of Broly, and then with the help of Vegeta, the two of them beat Broly, and Vegeta ends this story with the coldest line I have ever heard.
We have to prepare. For what? War.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
So the credits roll and we get a post-credit scene showing that Broly is still alive. The people working behind this animation deserve everything they get, because they've worked so hard to make peak fiction. The animators, the voice actors, storyboarders, directors, everyone deserves a big round of applause for what they have done and making something that nearly every Dragon Ball fan has seen. And I'm a big fan of the voice acting in this video, because some of the voices are just so well done. Like, so well done that they could possibly voice the characters in the actual show.
Just how stupid can you be?
Have we ever met?
Have we ever met?
If you don't mind, can you just tell me what I forgot so I can remember? It's not every day that a king leaves his throne. But for you, I make a royal exception.
So overall, this is one of those Dragon Ball animations where everyone should see it. The story, animation, the performances, everything that was used and put into this animation makes it so worth the watch. Watch it with some friends, watch it alone, and I will tell you, you will enjoy it. The people behind this do also have a Patreon, and this channel did also make a nice tribute to Toriyama, so I recommend you go check that animation out as well. And so with that being said, let's go over to one of the channels that make Dragon Ball animations. Cartoon Hooligans is an animation channel that mainly does superhero animations like Marvel and DC, however they have made some Dragon Ball videos in the past as well. Like, for example, Dragon Ball Z vs Marvel Superheroes, which ended up being their most popular video on their channel. This video has Goku and Vegeta taking on the whole Marvel universe, all but Jeff, because we all know Jeff is the strongest Marvel character, and that's why he's not here, otherwise Goku and Vegeta would have lost. So, and also he didn't exist 10 years ago, but that's besides the point. Jeff wins. They also made a similar video with DC in Heroes instead of Marvel, but that wouldn't be the only crossover they've done with Dragon Ball, as there's a Dragon Ball versus One Punch Man video they done, and there's this joke in there which is really fucking dumb, and it's where Saitama and Genos get the idea that they were being mocked and being called gay because they saw Krillin and Android 18 make out. Fucking hell, we really lived in a different time back then, didn't we?
That bald shorty is kissing that cyborg girl. They are mocking us.
They are calling us gay.
There's also two Goku Saiyan Rangers videos where multiple Gokus in their own different transformations take on Golden Chi-Chis. And in the second one, we get introduced to the 6th Ranger, which is the Ultra Instinct Goku Ranger, and they are taking on Universe 11. This thing disturbs me a lot, and I don't know how to process this. There's also a similar video with the Justice League as Dragon Ball characters, and it's pretty well nicely animated actually. They perfectly have the designed the characters to look like they're in the Dragon Ball art style. But there is some non-crossover videos with Dragon Ball as well. Like for example, Dragon Ball Super G, where Golden, Broly, Cell and Kid Buu are attacking, and we get introduced to
Kakarot has reached the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan 4 God Super Saiyan 2.5 Legendary G Mode.
yeah, whatever Vegeta just said, I'm not repeating it. And recently we got some What If fusions for Dragon Ball Daima that look really good and really well done. And finally, another animation they done is a really well animated fight with two fusions, one of Goku and Luffy, and the other one being Superman and Thor, with Goku winning because it's a fusion of two goats. Of course they were gonna win. This channel does have some really good animation, and there is some artwork that they've done as well, aside from the animations, that also looks really well. There is some talent put into these animations and some of the drawings they've done for this as well. And the results from, especially the speed drawings, are really, really nicely done. You can tell there is some hard work put into these videos, but overall these are some good animations. It's just a bit weird to like Jiren, why are you doing this? Like, come on man, like there's kids watching. Put it away! So I was just about to wrap up working on this section and like go get all the animations from the Cartoon Hooligans channel to put together for this section, and they've just uploaded for the first time in a long time, and they've announced that they are going through with making their fan film called Giga Barians. Basically, from what the video says from the intro, the main person behind the channel got sick and also had a kid and wasn't able to work on the channel for a while, and now they came back. But then when he was back on his feet, they started working on this fan film that was going to also be an NFT project that would help fund cancer research. And however, because the NFT market crashed, they put this on hold, or they shelved it. But now they're gonna fully go through with making the video and the fan and film, and when it comes out I will talk about it fully. But from what we've seen so far, it looks pretty good. It looks really good actually. They've perfectly mimic the style of Dragon Ball. They've said that this is inspired by Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball style. So, Dragon Ball Fan Animations 2, I'll talk about this specific fan film. Okay, now to the next channel. Now on to the Kish Pain Dragon Ball animation channel. I'm sure every Dragon Ball fan knows who Kish Pain is. Their animations are quite recognizable. But don't let those couple thumbnails fool you. This channel also made some videos which aren't just fan service. There are a number of videos on this channel that tell their own story that can be quite interesting, like this video. No, not that one! Who the fuck is playing with my video? No, the one I'm talking about is a video on what if Bulma joined the Red Ribbon Army. It has its own story that is told without using any words and just visual. And it is really interesting. And this video also comes with an absolute banger of a tune.
Yo, yo, yo! Ah!
This video would also end with the Saiyans pulling up and Goku taking them on as an android. Now there is also the Demon Bomber series and the Dragon Ball Silver series he has done. And they both tell their own Dragon Ball stories and also introduce their own characters, with both series crossing over at one point. Now I haven't watched Dragon Ball Silver, although I did watch the Demon Bomber series, which I'm about to recap for you right now. The premise of the Demon Bomber series is that Bomber has been possessed by a demon and becomes like a fusion of herself and Janemba. And shit goes crazy. Bulma kills literally everyone in Universe 6, 7, and 11. Then Beerus pulls up and gets involved, gets his ass whooped, gives his God of Destruction powers to Krillin, and then not even that was enough. And then he gets like his top half blown off like Gojo did. And then this motherfucker Frieza pulls up with his army because Toriyama himself said, yo Frieza, I need your help. I tried making some new content and shit didn't go well. And Frieza was basically told, you need to revive Krillin. But how will Frieza do it? He can't do it on his own, and Demon Bomber just whooped his whole army out. Well, that's when my GOAT, Broly, comes in and fights Bulma. And unfortunately loses the fight. But still, Krillin is then received. And I'd like to tell you more, but this is something that you should watch for yourself. So if you haven't checked it out, go do. There are also on this channel the beach episode series of videos, and I think you can tell what's going on there. So overall, there's not much left I could say about the Kish Pain YouTube channel. It is a really good channel, and the guy behind the channel puts a lot of effort into his work, and you can clearly tell through all of his animations. If you're watching this, I doubt you will be, but if you are, first of all, it's an honor to have you here. Welcome to the Lord Lad channel, please subscribe. And also, apologies for not being able to say much. My animations are really well done, and I can tell loads of effort is put into these videos, and time, and lots of thought is also put into this. So if you haven't already checked out this channel, please do. Even if you're not into like all the fan service stuff, I'm sure you'll get a good kick out of like the Demon Bomber series, the Dragon Ball Silver series, or any of these other animations. With that all being said, this has been some Dragon Ball fan animations I decided to talk about today. Are there some animation channels and animations in general that I missed? Oh, most definitely. Like, for example, Devil Artemis. I feel like I should have spoken about him today, but maybe there'll be another channel for another day. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know, and I'll do another one. I do plan on doing another Sonic animations video, since that video seems to have done well and you guys seem to enjoy it. So, again, if you want me to do another Dragon Ball's fan animations video, I will. And with that all being said, please like this video, subscribe if you're new, and let me know what other topics you want me to talk about. Talking about fan stuff like fan animations and Wild and Dark fan fiction seems to have done really well on my channel. So, and they seem to be really popular. And I'd like to talk about some fun games in the future. Like I eventually want to do a Sonic Adventure video. And don't worry, I will no longer be doing Switch 2 content since it doesn't seem very popular on my channel. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video today. I've been Lord Lad. I hope to see you in the next video. Please subscribe, like, and the Discord is still being worked on. See you guys later.